If you're considering living a more active way of life, you're not the only one. In recent times, there has been a rise in the quantity of Americans who have begun taking part in increased physical activity and leisure. Whether your goal is to get in shape, build muscle, or you're simply fed up with the sofa, here are some modifications to anticipate. Throughout the course of that initial workout, you may feel increased energy and alertness. That's because increasing your heart rate entails an increase in oxygen and overall blood flow to the brain. But get ready for the following day, when you'll nearly get a case of DOMS for sure, delayed onset muscle soreness. This pain will last for around 72 hours. In the upcoming weeks, you'll gradually begin increasing the output of mitochondria by a procedure known as mitochondrial biogenesis. Mitochondria are the areas in your cells that convert protein, fat, and carbohydrates into energy. Your muscles perform tasks such as contracting, and after 6 to 8 weeks, recent research has demonstrated that individuals can see up to a 50% increase in mitochondria. With additional mitochondria throughout your cellular structure, you will begin to feel more fit and your endurance will improve. Running 3 miles won't feel as challenging as it did in the initial week. Your 6 months of diligent labor should at last begin to show results. If your exercise focuses primarily on strength training, you will feel your muscles starting to tighten and form. You also have a lower chance of falling off the exercise regimen at this time. Exercise regimens frequently experience a 50% dropout rate in the first half of a year. However, more people continue with it after that. Currently, if your priority is cardio, compared to 9 months of consistent exercise, you ought to observe a roughly 25% rise in your V2 max. Your V2 max is frequently utilized as a fitness level and pertains to how quickly your body can move oxygen around. Your muscles need more fuel overall. VO2 max enables you to run more quickly for longer, thus a 25% rise implies that you can run 20% farther in the same amount of time. Following a year of consistent exercise, your bones will become thicker. In reality, researchers have found that consistent resistance training, when coupled with high-intensity physical activity, can truly undo the consequences of osteoporosis. If you sustain your fitness regimen over time, you can see significant improvements. There could be more to it than just your body. An advantage to your bank account could also be significant. According to one study, older adults who work out 5 days a week for at least 30 minutes saved, on average, $2,500 on heart-related medical expenses in a year. By reducing heart-related health issues, you'll also have a decreased chance of developing type 2 diabetes, dementia, arthritis, and specific cancers, such as breast and colon cancer. Most likely, you're going to outlive your natural lifespan, and the longer life will probably feel more satisfying since physical activity lowers the likelihood of sadness and anxiety by reducing stress hormone levels, such as cortisol and adrenaline. Engage in weekly exercise in a balanced manner. Additionally, essential to a balanced diet is a lifestyle fitting the typical adult, aged 18 to 64. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services suggests that you either engage in a minimum of 2.5 hours every week of fairly strenuous activity, such as fast cycling or strolling, or at least 1 hour and 25 minutes a week of exercises that blend high and moderate levels of intensity, like swimming and running sprints. Above that, spend 2 days a week strengthening your muscles using weights or resistance training, which will benefit your general strength and speed as you start. It's crucial to pace oneself and avoid pushing too quickly or too hard to avoid severe harm. You'll find that the more fit you get, the simpler it will be. You should put forth a bit more effort the next week, the following week, and so on. Engage in frequent and wise exercise to be completing marathons quickly. Make the background music energetic.